It's the bear, but they work at a local bar and grill, and they're all drunk the whole time.
That's kind of the idea of it, right? Though, right?
Is that what it is?
They turns it into a Michelin star. Hold on. Good evening, podcast, episode 5.
The bear.
The Bear, or it's a show called The Bear, but it's spelled Bayer, and it's an advertisement
For
for Advil.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the bear, but it's just called the beer, and it's just way cooler?
The beer.
The
That's
beer.
also it implies the name, like the existence of a bar
Yeah.
that's just
And it's
called
just a
The
couple
Beer.
of guys just having a beer.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's so much cooler.
And nothing bad. There's like no conflict, but everyone's okay with it.
Yeah.
I feel like we're at a point in time.
I'm going to tweet that.
We're at like a point in time though where like there's a lot of entertainment that only exists like to soothe people's brains
Mm-hmm.
in a way that's like that's always been the case, but they used to at least have the artifice, right? So you'd have like just shitty sitcoms.
Artifice?
Art of Fist.
What's
It's not as bad as you might think.
Yeah, I bet a couple of boys watching this know a thing or two about that.
Yeah, you would think about boys first.
No.
Yes.
We have tons of girls that like the show.
It's not true. And you know it isn't. But it's
We have tons of girl-adjacent individuals.
yeah, we a big femboy crowd. We have a lot of those.
We do have a big femboy crowd, honestly.
Yeah. No, but like it used to be that like you at least had a show that pretended to have conflict, even though no one was really worried, right? Like back in the day when people were watching like episodes of like what's like a
The
dumb
Simpsons.
sitcom, like Rich Dad Poor Dad, something like that.
Oh, two broke girls.
Well, that even is like elevated beyond before, but it's like I feel like in the 2000s,
King of Queens.
it's like 10 years before the other one. But I feel like even then, like 90s, 2000s, there were shows that like could simultaneously be comedies, and also you'd be like, oh, I really care what happens to Jim and Pam. You know what I mean? But then now it's like I know that those things sort of still exist, but as like we become more fractured, there's so many people that decided to like cut out the middleman and just be like, no, I'm actually mostly into ASMR. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah.
I get joy in ways that don't pretend to be like doing anything else other than like it's like going to a massage. Like children used to have to like watch like little kids would watch like Barney, which would at least be like, listen, kids, sometimes sad things happen.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. And now they just like watch those like basically emoji looking bears in stars slowly dancing to music, and they
Yeah.
just go into a fucking trance.
Yeah, watching a Family Guy clip while Subway Surfer plays next to it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, wow, cool. I can activate every part of my mind with one video. This is beautiful.
It's
It's the highest form of art. There's no more hacking into one specific little neuron in your head. It's like, oh no, my entire brain is firing off right now. It's everything I've ever thought about.
It really is like
I like when the dog talks. I like me eating peanut butter out of a jar, watching Family Guy clips while Subway Surfer
Yeah.
plays.
just fucking sitting, just not even getting up between shits because you know it's not going to take long. So you're just sitting
Yeah.
there and you're like, you know what? I should really keep watching these dumb motherfuckers keep
Yeah.
failing at this game where clearly that they should be hitting the one that says X2 instead of the one that says -1.
Don't get it. Yeah, I like the idea of sitting down Martin Scorsese and making him watch 10 minutes of that until he turns to dust. He slowly melts into thin air. His eyes take back like Clockwork Orange.
Why, when they talk, does it not cut ahead to the next sentence and we hear them breathe? I don't like it. I don't get it. There is there's like generations of people though who grew up with every bit of dead air being cut out, like Mr. Beast style, you know?
Yeah.
And they're gonna like that's gonna seep into like high cinema.
It's not even high cinema. It seeps into life. Where you just can't even have like a conversation because it just gets silent at some point. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to go now. There's a beat of silence. You're like, everything in my body is telling me to leave.
Yeah. It's like you're just trying to like scroll to the next video.
Yeah.
and then
Back in the day, things, I mean, us growing up, You get a beat of silence. You just sat in it until somebody got angry.
Yeah, you get a beat of silence. You just sat in until everyone quit looking at you for pissing your pants.
Yeah. And you piss your pants all the time back then.
Yeah.
Back then, I didn't have toilets. You had to piss your
You
pants.
had to piss your pants. They hadn't even thought about pulling your pants down yet.
Yeah. They didn't used to have zippers and flies.
Yeah.
You just kept those piss pants on your entire life.
Yeah. That's why when growing up, Jack was called Little Petty Piss Pants.
Mm-hmm. They actually invented zippers and flies when I came of age because I couldn't fit my giant cock and balls.
I was going to say they invented zippers and flies so that Jack didn't keep gnawing through the front of his boyfriend's pants.
Stupid. So stupid. Let me just say that they're fake. They're fake. I gnawed through the enamel getting on some denim.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up. I hope this doesn't fuck anything up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up DaVinci.
You know when you're like, you ever like go commando? You don't wear underwear.
No, slut.
No, come on. And you go to zip up your pants and you get the tip of your penis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet you know. I bet you know the tip of my penis sits around my knee. I would never. Oh wait, pick some bad shorts to make that joke.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
See, it looks.
Oh, no.
I feel like I can pretty clearly see the tip of your penis, and you know what? He's riding high, folks.
Right now, it's tucked. Yeah, it's tucked up into my bra, so that I don't get embarrassed. I get embarrassed. It's tucked into my bra, my fucking training bra.
Yeah, when your little fucking tits tucked up.
It's tucked into my sternum whoop strap. I got a whoop strap to hang my dick up on. When you put it around your body.
I feel like a dick whoop strap, instead of being like, it looks like that you're active right now, it'd be like, oh, you a freak.
Oh, you a freak though.
You a little freak.
Oh, then you get a little steamed up in there.
Shit, I knew he was a little freak.
Damn, were you looking at some penis? Freaky ass.
All right. Okay.
With your freak ass.
With your freaky ass. What the hell? All right. Okay, so we're gonna go through this. Good evening. This is Good Evening News, a podcast. What's up? This has been a long time.
Hello.
Before I said this.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we're releasing this like later in the day, if not the next day, because of
Nick's been sick.
I was sick yesterday, and I was gone before that, so we couldn't get together.
Yeah, somebody
Poison the water hole.
Well, no, Nick had a sandwich and he forgot to tell him about his allergies to vagina. Somebody got a little bit of vagina on it, so he had to go to the hospital and cry.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know where to go to get a pussy sandwich. You wouldn't even know where the fuck to start looking for something like that. Yeah, dude, you can't fucking defeat me. Are you kidding me?
Was this made on something that maybe contained pussy? I think Miles is working on a joke about that right now. It's very funny. And it's like, I'm not gonna fucking.
It's like a dude. It's a gay dude, but he's treating it like he has to make sure it's halal.
Yeah, that's what the joke is basically. Yeah.
Dude, I had a.
He goes, you know what? Actually, sir, this was cooked in pussy oil.
I used to work at a sandwich place and it was like we had like ham based thing, whatever. But it was like a big flat top kind of thing though. It was like most of it was hot.
Yeah.
And so most
you
of our
worked
stuff
at
was
a
like
Penn Station.
Most of our shit was like cheesesteaks and stuff.
Did you work at Penn Station?
No, that would be horrible. That would suck. That would suck shit.
Do you know what a Penn Station is? It's a Firehouse Subs. Where did you work?
No, I worked at a Steak Escape.
Oh, okay.
Which is like a similar vibe, I guess.
Anyways, go on.
And then
I got excited.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but never had Firehouse.
Never had Firehouse either.
What?
No. Driven by. I've noticed. I see the signs.
You're like, oh my God, I can't wait to bring this up
one
day.
My God, that's going right in the reference bank.
Oh God, that's tremendous.
Firehouse. I don't even know if they have sandwiches in there.
Okay, well, first thing was the anthem on Good Evening News this we're the one we're referring to is the
Yeah,
one
it's
that was
yonder.
on June 23rd or 4th.
What?
That was when it was June 24th, right?
25th. June 25th.
Sure.
It was June 25th.
Uh,
I'm yawning.
It's been coming for some time.
Yeah, Yonder's great.
yeah, dude.
Whenever somebody backs out, and this is nothing against Yonder's always a go-to. He's so good at what he does. But whenever someone backs out, I'm like 30 minutes before the show, I'm like, hey, man, can you give him the old razzle-dazzle up top?
Yeah,
And he does.
He's the best pinch hitter in the game
Mhm.
as far as his part goes for
Yes,
sure.
he is.
This one sounded very like CCR as performed by AC/DC, which was fun. Oh wait, so okay, the first clip of the whole thing. Oh wait, no, okay, so it's from the headlines. From the headlines, we have
In the biggest link-up since poop and pee, North Korea and Russia have signed a defense pact obligating military assistance to each of each other if one is attacked. The news broke last week when the two held a press conference at the Legion of Doom. Did you like that?
I liked the poop and pee.
Yeah, in the
line
the
up
most
top.
devious link-up since poop and pee.
Yeah. Okay, so when I started this, that was accidentally halfway through, so I skipped that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but yeah, this part of the and the most devious look up since poop and pee is so funny to me.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? The biggest link-up since poop and pee. I gotta stop with the uhs. Keep uhing. I gotta read the fucking headlines before we go out there.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, we write them and then I just do not read them before. I'm like, cool, I've memorized this. I wrote it.
Yeah, this was really funny. Okay, and then I came out, and as always, I am simply referring to myself in the
Simply referring to the third.
and the. It's easier, but I'm here as a representative of Necromancer Nick.
Nick.
Also, I'm going to stop this and save it real quick so I can make sure that like we're not like
Yeah.
gonna lose everything. Okay, so we'll just cut those together. But yeah, I thought this whole this whole episode was pretty fun. But I came out and
Mm-hmm.
I had this line that I kept trying to do the whole time. You know when you have something, this has been the case for me, where if something I have bombs,
Mm-hmm.
I think like there's a part of me that thinks it's ironic. There's a part of me that thinks that well maybe then at least they'll be impressed. Where I just keep repeating it over and over and over. Again.
Yeah. And there is some times where that does work.
Sometimes, yeah. So it's like I came
Not a
out
lot though.
and I said an erotic reimagining of the 1996 Shaquille O'Neal vehicle Kazam.
Kickstarter was for an erotic reimagining of the 1996 Shaquille O'Neal vehicle Kazam. Erotic reimagining of the 1996 vehicle Kazam starring Shaquille O'Neal. Then I'm not gonna do it half-assed. Yeah, if it's gonna be an erotic reimagining of the 1996 Shaquille O'Neal vehicle Kazam, are you gonna not cast yourself as the lead?
Oh, it's debatable who was in.
Regardless of who was in the first one, I tell you who's going to be in the new erotic reimagining of the 1996 Shaquille O'Neal vehicle Kazam, and it was going to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we could raise some money tonight, guys. Who would give some money for that?
Yeah.
I said it like four times.
That was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
No, this was last week.
Was it?
What do you think? What happened this week? I think this has been a long week.
It has been a long week.
Hold on, let me find out.
Well, you clipped it up.
I know, but now you.
What
have
the,
me
how the fuck do you
second-guessing.
not know?
I do know. It was this one. Yeah. Yeah, this was June 25th.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, you really had me nervous for a moment.
I'm losing it, guys. I've been doing a big weed thing. I'm off it now, but I am. Huh?
Nothing.
I'm done with the weed, guys.
Yeah.
There's no more weed for Jack.
No more weed for Jack. He's on the gay sex now.
No, it doesn't hit the same.
Yeah. All right. And then so I tried that Kazam thing a bunch of times, and then
Yeah, it didn't work.
It didn't. It kind of
It
came
started
around at
coming
the
back?
end. It kind of came around by the end of it, but it was like it went from bombing, but I don't know, there's something about when you have a bit that bombs, but it kind of feels like tap dancing, where there's at least a power and like, well, at least I fucking tried.
At least I fucking stuck to my guns. God damn it! If nothing else, I stayed true to myself.
And then, I like this little joke, right here. Wait, did I spell it wrong? Fuck.
I hear you were like, I clipped all this up so that it would be a quick one.
Well, we talked too much at the
There's
beginning.
30 clips.
Oh, but they're really short.
Okay. What would the erotic part be? You get your dick stuck in a lamp?
Oh, because the genie lamp thing?
Yeah, 'cause
That's
the
what you're
genie
saying right
lamp
now?
Yeah. And then you,
No.
then you rub it.
No.
No, I know what. If you had an erotic wish, what it would be.
I like to
What
think
would
it's
it be?
what? What would it be?
That you don't have HIV anymore.
Yeah.
That was that's my
I
favorite.
forgot about that.
That was my favorite one from this episode. Okay, and then the first person up was Colton, and Colton.
That was great.
Yeah, Colton had it was so funny, and it was at risk. I felt like of like
He's of going off the rails.
yeah, or of turning into like what the one right after him turned into, which is like people
Yeah.
actually get tired of it.
Yeah, he has done this this like format a couple of times. It's so funny.
Yeah, because he really has an ability. Like when as he's ranting, you're like, all right, he's just been talking for a long time, and then he saves it, and you're like, oh
Yeah.
no, like he's good at this. But most
But-
people are so bad at it.
Yeah, he writes this all out beforehand and makes it this very poignant, like directed, like well thought out, and it has punchlines throughout it. It's so fun.
Yeah, but the crux of the bit was it was just him just talking about
The
the homelessness
yeah.
issue in Austin. But the way that, but then he was somehow able to give like a common sense idea around it.
It was like such a fun, it was like debate class.
Yeah, it was.
It was
really
like he's like,
interesting.
here is my point.
Yeah, but also to make it sound super poignant while ultimately landing at like, what the fuck, dude?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah, who gives a
Oh man, yeah.
Ultimately, panhandling is a fact of our economic reality. For instance, instead of being upset with me for writing a comedy skit on Jack's gay porn / variety show, all right, try being mad at a city that allows a lady in a diaper to sexually harass children every day outside of Coyote Ugly.
Oh, starting to feel like a rally.
Now that we
Because we know exactly what lady
Yeah, I
he's
know
talking
exactly
about.
who that is.
The first time I came to
Yeah.
Austin, she
Candace Medina.
the first time I came to Austin, that lady was laying. She had scissors trimming her pubic hair.
Yeah. Everybody's got a story.
But the way she was doing it, she wasn't just like leaned over. She was doing it like some dude trying to suck his own dick with her shoulders and neck on the ground and her pussy in the air over her face.
Yep. It's actually a state mandated diaper. They make her wear that. It's the one they like, "See, lady, you can do whatever you want. Just keep this on.
Yeah, it was very good. And then let's see. Oh, I thought this was a funny line. This Doja Cat thing.
The implied idea that your stripped down Doja Cat cover is a service that can be exchanged for cash, it really loosens the ideological purse strings of people on their way to purchase a slice of pizza that will make them have liquid poop. I find that
Colton's so fucking
Just
funny
so
with that.
poignant. It's
It's
crazy.
so good.
And then and then how he wrapped the whole thing up was very funny.
it's easy for me to sit on my throne of shower access and air conditioning. Before we can heal the homeless, we must first accept that they are inherently less than us.
Jesus.
I mean, they scared the living shit out of me, man. They scared me. Dude, it's okay to be scared of an angry person with hepatitis. That you're allowed.
Speak your truth, dude.
You're allowed to be scared of that.
It was like it felt like a Bill Burr where he walks you back to the insane first thing. Yeah, very
That's
good.
so funny.
So funny.
We have to accept that they're inherently less than us.
Okay. Then the next person up was Gareth.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry. The
No, it
next person
wasn't,
up
yeah.
was the Chinese. What's his name? I feel like Chris Kuhn.
Yeah.
Chris Kuhn. Yeah, Chris Kuhn had this bit. His thing, I guess, is talking for a long time.
Yeah. He talked for so long. I got to talk to him if I'm having him back on.
Well, it's like it
To-
has
to
really
keep-
fun parts.
It does, but it's the
It's just long.
string along. It was like 12. It was a 12-minute long bit, and I was like, all right, this could have been.
Yeah, yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He's very funny. The one joke that I thought was like, well, it's the reality of it. The Taiping Rebellion
Mm-hmm.
is that the whole premise that it was a dude who said he was Jesus' younger brother in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
1800s.
I mean, it is funny.
and it's like it was a death toll the size of of a world war.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Chris is very interesting in that, and I had just learned this. He's very knowledgeable about a ton of different things, and also on top of that knows like 7 languages. So when he
Really?
is speaking Chinese in there, he's legitimately speaking Chinese.
saw-
and knows Mandarin.
I don't know anything about Pooter in real life, but
Mhm.
Pooter seemed to be losing it during that sketch.
Oh, really?
There were like a lot of live feed.
Pooter, are you a fan of Chinese people? Well, maybe you're not a fan of China. Maybe that's might be the
yeah,
thing.
we don't know.
Maybe you're laughing about
But
the 3
You
million.
have a vested interest one way and the other in Chinese people.
And we appreciate that. And if, you would, and if you would like more of that content, please let us
Ni
know,
hao.
Pooter.
So that was funny. And then, but he had the younger brother thing was crazy. There was
Jesus Christ had a Chinese younger brother who was born in 1814.
uh-huh.
So he was the younger brother by 1,814 years, if my math is right.
But he did deliver it like in a slow way. But like,
Mhm.
but the idea like Jesus had a younger brother who was born in 1814, so it makes him younger by like 1,814 years. That's so fucking funny. And then he came out with this. Oh, this was back. Okay, no, this is next. Oh, sorry, this was. Gareth came out. Gareth, I was
Gareth.
really proud of myself for just being able to remember. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
kind of not, but Hulk Hogan's song and at least approximate it.
Yeah. Gareth is a fucking. Gareth might have said one of the funniest things I'd ever heard him say in this. And that being said, Gareth is a retarded person,
Mm-hmm.
and I love him to death. He's one of my favorite characters that I've met. But he goes, I don't know if you clipped this part or not, but when he says, ask yourself this in your head. Is that the Hogan stuff?
Don't
Yeah.
make me. Oh my
God
God.
fucking
fuck
damn
you,
it.
Gareth.
We'll keep playing the Hulk
Gareth,
Hogan.
you motherfucker.
Keep playing the Hulk Hogan song, dude. Yeah, everybody get down. Wanna go down and you on the road. I fucked this shit up and I'm sorry, Jack. We're real Americans and we don't give a fuck. And we're doing this shit and Jack's fucking stuck. We're in the middle of this question.
All right.
Do you like this first photo?
The two all right.
All right, we can cut off.
Pretty cool.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Is that your dad?
First question. This is
He said, ask yourself in your or answer in your head. Said, ask yourself a question, answer in your head. You can answer yes or no. He goes, you can answer yes or no. He's like, yeah, man.
Oh, right here. It was right here.
Do you like this photo? Okay, answer this in your head. You can say yes or no. If you said no, you're gay.
When he spazzed on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did think it is funny at this point because enough people have done it that anyone who's seen it multiple times is like, they fucking did it again.
Yeah, oh yeah, when he broke the fucking remote. It's
Yeah.
every fucking time.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just double check the recording.
Oh yeah. Get up on my business.
Yeah. But I felt I was just yeah. Krebels, Dylan.
Krebels Dylan's so fucking funny.
Fucking is so funny.
Holy shit.
The funniest thing was one of the funniest things was just the beginning,
Yeah.
which
Crabbles.
What's up, Cribbles?
Krebels.
it's so fucking. And it's the way every time I play music, every time I hit like just like the little like down,
Yeah.
he goes. Yeah, it's just like. It's such a funny reaction. I would have just done
So
it like
funny.
once, but it was so funny. I want to keep doing it. And then we had the Fire Island joke to you.
Unfortunately for Jack Timmons, we don't have direct flights to Fire Island. Mikey, you're cool.
Thanks, Cribbles.
Which that it just kept going. And then he had the this thing was so funny.
Job is essentially getting you to your destination as safely as the plane will allow.
Yes, like
So fucking funny.
but that's a allow. It's almost like he's like creeping up on like Austin Powers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
it's
he's so close
fucking-
to it.
It was so funny. The whole thing. He got off. He was upset. I think he said that there was so much more to the bit that he messed up.
Well, he
And
had
even
this.
that alone was so fucking funny.
He had this one line that was like, that he said like that he felt like he fucked up or whatever. This one line that was like just a really well written joke that he fucked up the last word in, and then everyone kind of realized it, but they were still like, "But that's still a good joke."
Yeah.
One right here. Oh wait, no, that's just him doing the funny dance stuff. And then,
Well, he was a pilot, flight attendant,
Yeah.
and CEO.
well,
of
he's telling
Spirit
you how the whole
Airlines.
thing starts out, or
Yeah.
right here.
Hey, is there any passengers with disabilities? And once they identify themselves, I have a good life, and then it's time to start boarding the plane.
It's so fucking funny.
But just seeing him be
It's
like-
such a funny joke.
But such a funny joke, but it's also so funny to fuck it up, and everyone still goes like, "Oh, I know exactly what just happened."
Have a good laugh.
Because you have a good life. And it goes on. It's like before that he was like have a good laugh was such a funny joke, but he said have a good life instead. Fuck.
It's such a funny joke. I say anybody with a handicap, a disability, identify themselves, and then I have a good laugh, and then we start boarding the plane.
so funny.
Which is so fucking.
Oh,
funny.
and then this joke too. Like the riffing was funny, but like the written jokes were so good.
yeah.
In the event of turbulence, one of you will die. It's up to you to choose which.
It's so fucking
So
funny.
fucking funny.
And then this
What do you-
that kind of dominated the end of it though.
Usually ask anyone on the plane if they speak basilisk. Because if you look left and right about the cabin, you'll notice you're covered in snakes. Better than bears on boats, as I always say.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
It's so funny because then also he does. I think there's a guitar thing again.
The bears on boats.
I guess there wasn't, but every time there was a guitar thing, it's so fucking funny.
Yes.
And then we wound up with with our closer,
Yeah.
with our closing.
What?
the one and only Mr. Donnie Haynes.
Oh, the Donnie one was so funny this week.
Dude,
It was so well, and it's crazy because it was completely improvised. He had something totally different planned.
yeah, and
Through this, and the song Conrad.
well, so it starts off and it's just Donnie, and it's like and it's funny, but the whole thing's about how he lost all his money and whatever. But it's pretty, it's
In
not really doing
Xenocorp.
that. Yeah, Xenocorp, which is taken over by Spider Corp.
Yeah.
But then he
Spider
brings Conrad up as well, you'll see
Oh,
right
Steven
here.
Hispanic.
Yeah.
His Puerto Rican friend.
Well, this was my favorite joke I had on the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I met this guy at back and forth with my business dealings. I met him, and goddamn if he doesn't
Knock your socks off.
That's my favorite joke that I had of the whole thing.
yeah, that was good.
and then you, like you said, you wind up with the man he brought up.
the great Steve Hispanic.
¿Qué pasa, motherfuckers? Oh, no. Get pinche pasa, güeyes. Are we gonna get fucked up or what?
That was
I'm from Brooklyn.
no, he's from the fucking Bronx,
From the
fool.
fucking Bronx, fool.
Dude, that character is that's as far as we've gone, I think, in that direction.
I mean, and kudos to Conrad. 'Cause he also does speak fluent Spanish and is married to a Mexican woman. So if anyone's got the card, good for him. He can do it. But my God, and then the fucking Donnie hasn't done music on there in a little bit now, and it was such a fucking. It was beautiful.
Thank you. Well, yeah, because they weren't fucking going anywhere.
No,
So
I was like going anywhere.
I was like, I can really see this running real dry.
Yeah.
And it still kind of did, but like, yeah, and
What
then
is
it just turned into this song, which was
Amore amigos.
yeah.
Rain.
It's hell up here, fool. Up here? In this guy's mind? You couldn't even begin to theorize what kind of fucking mayhem is flying around up in that fucking dome, man.
A little bit of pain, a little bit of heartbreak, a little bit of. I feel like I've been lied to.
Think about the scariest thing you've
I like it. I love the beginning to me whenever I'm like, are they going to pick up on this and start speaking to like the set like you're in a music video too?
Uh-huh.
You know?
They kind of did.
Yeah, no, Conrad, because me and Joey did that thing
Heck, you've done this with Conrad, too.
on a Casey Rocket show.
Yeah.
With like, and we brought a whole drum set on stage just to do it, and then took the whole drum set off with us as we left. It was me and Joey. Were you there?
No, I remember you first did it when he came out.
Yeah, I did it like as a bit on old Good.
Mhm.
Oh, no, that was Good Evening at Sunset, wasn't it?
Yeah, because you would have had to have the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started. He just went on this whole. Or maybe it wasn't the old one.
I don't remember. Well, no,
No,
I
'cause it
think
wouldn't have been.
it was at
It's at Sunset.
it was at Sunset. It's just the Casey show was at the Creek.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the first time because he started doing that, and you immediately were like,
I just thought it was funny sounding, but then yeah, we did it at me and Joey Smith.
mm-hmm.
Conrad was doing that same bit, like information warfare guy kind of thing, at the Creek. And as he started to yell, we had like a go word,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, Joey, I'm gonna be playing this Explosion in the Sky song. Just play something that sounds like it fits on it.
Yeah.
So then we just played it. We just built up until he's screaming in the middle of the thing, and then we just and then we leave the stage.
Fucking globalists, folks. It's right here. It's right here in the documents, folks. I've been talking to some high-level government officials and talking about some serious high-clearance stuff.
And we took it's the most work I've ever done for a bit for no money that wasn't even mine.
You just stand up and say, I actually like this. This gun in my blood feels good.
It was like people being like, Conrad was incredible. I'm like, dude, I just went and got I made some phone calls to borrow a drum set. Okay.
Was it funny?
Did
Did it rule?
I am happy I did it. I don't know that anyone was like, that was the bit of the night. No.
yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't
that's
thinking
awesome. That's even better then.
Okay, and then so Steve, the song started. Oh, and then I love the Donnie lyrics when they're like a child wrote them.
Mm-hmm.
Should be free. Investor man, Mr. Robin Hood account. Well, you fucked me again. All of my pennies, all of my friends, they don't want to be near me now.
It's so fucking funny.
It is the best.
That's so funny.
Mr. Robin Hood man.
They don't want to be near me now. It's like so like vulnerable in a way that
I
it kind of is
know.
like maybe these are good lyrics. And then Conrad changed the whole. Sorry, Steve Hispanic came in and changed the vibe with this bit of Spanish.
Everything down, down, down.
Siempre buscando amor y amigos.
And then he starts this whole thing, which goes for a while, and then it ends with,
Big crescendo. And then you double dipped.
and it was because he said it, and then it was very stupid immediately. But before that, it's
Yeah, it was pretty great. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Amor, mi amigo.
Amor y amigos.
Amor, mi amigo.
Amor y amigos.
Amor, mi amigo.
Amor.
Amor, mi amigo.
Siempre.
Wow.
¡Viva la raza!
yeah. So that was pretty cool. That was a fun way to end it.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah. So that was
That was it.
that was the episode. It was a fun one. Nothing sucked.
No, nothing did say. It was went all the way through. It was pretty good. I remember getting up after that one being like, nice.
Also, like when usually there's at least someone who bombs bad enough that half the audience leaves.
Yeah, audience
No one
stuck
did.
around.
Yeah, I mean, like people like maybe we didn't have, maybe we had 95% or something at the end, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like you looked out. We're like, well,
Yeah,
we
good-
got rid of them.
Yeah, good 40, 30, 40. There's probably like 40 people in there.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the bigger ones for sure.
It was nice.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time. You should come if you haven't.
Come on out.
Come on out.
I know a lot of you don't live in Austin.
Yeah,
but
but if we start to do one in China, we will let you know.
yeah, Pooter.
Or
We got
not
the
in
pop-up
China.
going.
Maybe not in China.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere close by that doesn't fall under its sphere of influence and therefore is in kind of hot water all the time.
Yeah.
If that's the case,
Yeah.
ni hao.
Yeah, ni hao. And a ni hao to you as well.
This is it.
Bye
Bye.
guys.